Hello, my name is Kim, and I'm the person behind the blog called Trashy Crafter. And I'm on a mission to redefine trash one craft at a time. And essentially, what I do is I look in alleys, I look in trash cans. I have friends and family that have random things that they don't need anymore, and they give to me. And sometimes I find some pretty cool stuff at thrift stores too. And my goal is to use items from the trash or thrift stores and turn them into functional and new things. I've done jewelry, home decorations, recycled art, furniture, you name it, I've probably done it. I've been a crafter for my entire life. I started as a really, really young child. I probably started crafting as soon as I could hold scissors and a glue gun. My grandma is a crafter, and so is my sister. And when we were kids, my grandma would watch us before and after school when my parents were at work. And she had this huge craft room, and she would just let us go in there, and we could do whatever we want, make whatever we want. She would save old toilet paper rolls and plastic wrap and bubble wrap and cardboard pieces and just the most random stuff that we could find. Anything could be used to make a craft out of. And that's what really inspired me. I've been around crafts since I was born. I mean, my grandma would even sell at craft shows a lot, especially during the holiday season. And we would go there, and she made really beautiful Christmas tree skirts and Christmas ornaments and Christmas stockings. And my sister and I would help her package the items when she sold them and talk to people about the products and stuff like that. And I just always really been happy with that. I've gone a lot of other directions in my life. In college, I pretty much high school through college, put crafts on the back burner because I figured, you can't make a living doing crafts, and, it's a waste of time. And I just learned in the long run that it just keeps haunting me, and I just need to follow it and do what I love. So that's what Trashy Crafter's for. And I'm currently doing 365 days of crafts, and right now I believe I'm on day 57. And so essentially I do a new craft every single day of the year. I started in June, like early June, I believe. So I've done quite a bit of crafts so far. It's pretty wild. Like it's pretty hard to do a craft every single day and be consistent. But the one thing that I've really enjoyed about it is because I'm pushed to do a craft every single day and create a new thing every single day, it really gives me this new perspective when I'm out and about in my everyday life, be it the grocery store or walking through an alley after I park my car, or at a craft show or farmer's market, wherever I'm at and whatever I'm doing, I have this whole new viewpoint of like seeing trash or items that are discarded and turning my thinking cap on and trying to think of what I could use that for. And a lot of times I have friends and family bring me stuff, and oh, hey, you're the Trashy Crafter. I figured you could make something out of this. And it's really awesome because people believe in my ability to just make things randomly. And so, yeah, that's what the blog is about. Every day I do a different post, and I'm putting out this video so you guys can kind of get a feeling for who is behind the blog, which is moi. I do all the tutorials so far. I've done all the entire blog solo, so everything you see has my personality just completely covered in it. So it's a little weird to be on this side of the camera because I went to college actually and majored in video production and communications. I ended up getting 2 bachelor's degrees, and studio crafts and art was always what I really enjoyed, but I got my degree in video because I figured I could get a real job with that. And yeah, so I'm not used to being on this side of the video, so it's a little bit weird. usually I'm on the other side of the lens, and I'm also a photographer too. I do weddings and engagements and product photography and food photography. So I guess you could say my mind's just creative, and I've done so many things. I've gotten to graffiti art, I've done photography, I've done ceramics, I've done crafts, I've done painting, I've done graphic design. I guess I just love art in general. I can pretty much dabble into anything, and I might not be awesome at it, but I can handle myself and do a pretty good job at most things. So um, it's just something I really am passionate about and that I love. And I'm gonna start doing craft tutorials once a week on YouTube. So that's why I'm slowly dipping my toes into the water of video, because it's a little nerve-wracking to watch myself talk and listen to myself talk. When I was a kid, I used to pretend that I was doing a craft talk show. But, as you get older, you kind of have a little bit of more insecurities about the way you look and the way you talk and everything. But I'm just going to do it because you know what? I'm never going to feel comfortable with my mannerisms and all that. But I'm sure everybody's in the same boat, so it's totally fine. So, with that said, thanks for listening to me, and thanks for getting to know a little bit more about me. And in the coming week, I should have my first video tutorial up, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, check out my blog, Trashy Crafter, at trashycrafter.com. And yes, the name is supposed to be a little bit thought-provoking, because I'm a pretty sarcastic and funny person, and I have a really interesting sense of humor. So that's why it's Trashy Crafter. And you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest. I'm a Pinterest addict, so if you like recycled arts and crafts stuff, you have to check out our Pinterest. I'm like on there all the time. My boyfriend can vouch for that. I'm on there a lot. It's ridiculous. And what are the other places you can find me? I'm on Etsy. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, it's etsy.com/shop/trashycrafter. So stay tuned, and hopefully I will have a video in the coming week. All right, bye.